going on, everybody? It's KBR Sports, the best sports talk show, your 24-hour day. Coming back from break, for those who've heard the Packers talk, have heard about us debating about Aaron Rodgers and the Packers' slow start to the season and his play so far this season. Then Tony Romo, Dak Prescott, Cowboys Super Bowl talk. If you want to join in, give it your debate on our next topic. The number is 571-991-0566. Once again, the number is 571-991-0566. And also, you all can tune in on Rabble. You can tune in on Spreaker, iTunes, YouTube, and SoundCloud. But to jump into this next topic, so there was a certain team that was in the Super Bowl last year, and they haven't exactly lived up to expectations so far. Actually, granted, they're actually one game ahead of the Cleveland Browns, which is really surprising. And we're talking about the Carolina Panthers. So right now, the Panthers sit at 1-5, and they're the worst team in their division. And at this point, it seems as though they have no answers. Their defense has not looked like the defense that it was last year. They were the leading scoring team in all the NFL last year. They have not resembled that at all this season. Nigel, what is going on with the Panthers, bro?
I'm going to answer your question by asking you a question.
All right.
What do you think?
Gotta love the American way.
What is the biggest reason that they are 1-5 right now?
Their defense.
What part of their defense?
Their secondary.
So, speaking of their secondary, got some numbers here.
All right, go ahead.
Some numbers here. They've lost 3 major pieces to their defense.
Mm-hmm.
One guy named Josh Norman.
Oh, that guy.
Harper.
I think I heard of him.
They released Harper.
Mm-hmm.
And Charles Tillman retired. So they have some new guys in there.
Mm-hmm.
They got 2 rookies in the second and third round. They got Bradbury, guy in the second round. They got Darryl Worley, third round. Of those people, there's one of those guys that's playing pretty well. Bradbury. Passer rating against him, 68.1. It's A-okay. So, I went and looked at the top 3 guys who played on defense for their defensive backs. Worley, 129 passer rating against him. 222 snaps. 201 snaps. Benet, 125 passer rating against him. He got cut. James Bradbury, 192 snaps. 68.1. So those guys, top 2 guys that played your most defensive snaps of defensive back. 127 passes between them.
Gosh, dang.
4 of their 5 that have played 100 possessions this season. I'm sorry. 4 of their 5 corners who have played over 50 snaps this season. 100 passer rating against them. One guy, James Bradbury, the second round, is the only defensive back on their team has allowed under 100 passer rating against them. They started Sanchez. Or they played Sanchez last week. I think his name's Mark Sanchez. Ironically.
Some guy with that name.
He played last week.